Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert. Like and share and subscribe.
It's like I'm falling and I can't get up. Throwing dirt on my name like some crazy shit, and I know that the haters are listening. And I'm in my world, I ain't fitting in. You in a world that you don't got no business in. I be in the same town I've been living in. I just took a pill that you're kicking in. Girl, you look awful, please hit the gym, but don't go too hard, you can't be too thin. If we talking about money, then sign me up. I'm about to go get it and light it up. Jump inside of the whip and I'll light it up. Told my baby girl you should just lighten up. Yeah, I gotta tighten up. If I throw that bone, then they bite it up. And I got that drip, so they wipe it up. Every time that they hate, they just hype it up.
Artist alert.
Hype it up. And they tried to take my drip and wipe it up. I went way too hard, they had to write me up. It's like I'm falling and I can't get up.
DJ Lucas on the fucking thing. DJ.
mention your name. Why do I gotta be the blame? All my life I've been the same. Yeah, I'm coming to the top. Don't be that body that drop. Why you always talking money but never did nothing for the block?
Artist
Me on the
alert.
road on the top. Need that paper on the knot. I gotta get it non-stop. You wanna win, but you flop.
Like and share and subscribe.
Give me the B, I can meet ya. All that internet thing. No, I do not wanna feature. No, I do not wanna meet ya. Go ahead, shorty, bust a rhyme. She got her friends for the time. After I fuck back to grind. Been that demon, see the eyes. On the low, yeah, I'm on the ride. Step in my way, it's a crime. Give him the fee, he in line. I'm knowing that it's time. Hit him with a vengeance. No, I'm not falling for the lies. Stop trying to be who you is it. Step in the scene, it's all mine. Do for the ones that wish it. Who gon' ride when it's time? They know I'm scoring, I ain't lying. I'm knowing that it's time. Hit him with a vengeance. No, I'm not falling for the lies.
I can't let them see it. Back against the wall, and I know that they see it.
Digging the digital crates with DJ C-Town.
Yes, it's God's plan, and that's no mistaken. I went insane, felt so degraded. Not suicidal, but I was real jaded. You would not know how to handle it, take it. Cut off the world, for months I didn't say shit. Made it through my own revelation. Gathered all of my troubles and faced it. Dodie in the wood, and I'm about to face it. Don't see me in the mirror, couldn't face him. Mind full of thoughts, swear it's racing. Can't see how I still got patience. My faith still strong, ain't change it. I was really in the dark, had to shake it. In my shoes, you probably wouldn't make it. Look cold-blooded, can you tell me how I feel? Lost a lot of my dogs, and most these bitches don't keep it real.
Cool. Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
Heard enough, eventually you ain't gon' no longer feel. Got some nonchalant ways, can you tell me how I feel? Gotta give a fuck to care, and I just don't to keep it real.
If you don't know about me, my
Like and
work
share
go
and
berserk.
subscribe.
While I work for Nego, four squares in your circle. Nego, my ego, I take your face apart. Mr. Potato, running through the jungle like your name was Diego. Robitussin, out of my mind like a concussion. Real recognize real. So homie, why you bluffing? I slaughter your daughter, I'm late so I caught her. My life is a movie, the water camcorder. Priorities in order, better get loyalties if you daughter. Ain't no slap on the wrist. When you're a black man, you finna get pinched. That's why I'm so intense. Don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I was sitting on a bench, but now I'm in a gang. You can call me the great.
Hey, welcome back to Explicit Intelligence, a place on YouTube where intellectual intelligence is spoken explicitly, and I be Cool Kenny, explicit intellect himself. We here on a Thursday night. It's December, man. The year is almost over. 2025 is about to be out the door. In comes 2026. Are you ready? Are you ready? I saw him Pepper use, are you ready? Y'all set? You doing your shopping? Are you even celebrating? Are you so damn lonely that you don't even want to bother? Misery loves company. You better be careful with them bitter podcasters that's not celebrating Christmas. They broke. They don't have enough money to buy. Hey, don't go too hard on them, cool. Yeah, we gonna take it there. Hey, y'all better be careful listening to these bitter, sad-ass podcasters. Preferably on YouTube. Because they'll throw their misery upon you. They'll be like, hey, F Christmas, man. I can't stand Christmas. Christmas is for the devil and conspiracy, Illuminati, red, blood, all that other good shit. Nah, cut that shit out. If you broke, just say it. I used to be one of them folk, man. Man, fuck Christmas, man. Christmas, man. Nah, you just lonely and you don't have nothing to do with yourself. Go to sleep. Go play video games. Read a book. Do a podcast. But goddamn it, if you're gonna be a podcaster, you gonna do a podcast, and you bitter, sad, and lonely, don't come on this mic talk about my life is just my life, man. I don't know what to do with my life. Please donate to my platform. No, we're not doing that this Christmas. This Christmas, mind your business this Christmas. If you sad this Christmas, don't get on podcast mics and talk this Christmas. Sit your ass down and take your ass a nap. How about that? Especially for you dirty sector dirtbag dwellers. I know y'all be over here sometimes. Hello, you dirty sector dwellers, dirtbags. Hey, I've been trying to figure out the name of that sector for the longest. There's a sector on YouTube. There's a sector on YouTube that calls themselves the dirty sector. Digital Hollywood. Yeah, I don't know why they think they're in Cali with that shit. I don't think Cali acts like that. Dirty sector. Yeah, apparently there's this sector of YouTube that all they do is get on the mic and beef. They're real creative with it though. If they're beefing with you, they'll throw up they'll probably play Jay-Z's song. They definitely gonna get a copyright strike. They'll play Jay-Z's song before they get on. They get on and be like, yeah, tap in, salute. They do that shit all night. Then they get to talking about the person they beefing with. Then that person that they beefing with, they in the chat, but they ain't saying nothing. They just listening. And they just taking notes. Oh, you lying now. Okay, all right, bet. Oh, okay. Oh, this Bama, look, this Bama got a booger in his nose. Let me screenshot that, yeah. You got dirty fingernails too. I'm definitely going to mention that. Oh, you damn near burned yourself down in the basement of your house. Oh, shit, you damn near burned the house down trying to get them clout. Yep. What else you do? Oh, you faked a phone call. Shit, let me put that down. How do you fake a phone call on your live? What's your phone? Oh, man, that's crazy. What else you do? Oh, you faked your death on YouTube. Oh, let me put that goddamn down. Anybody that's still supporting you after death, oh, they just gonna get it too. They gonna be strays. You see how that's how the dirty sector do. I was once, think of it as I was an asteroid, comet, if you will, and I was just flying through the universe, just all over the place, and I skimp. It like just like that. That's exactly how I hit the dirty sector. I was, oh, nope, don't need to be here. I don't even want y'all followers, man. I used to go in their platforms trying to take their I don't want your followers, man, because if your followers is that bad, man, I don't need them over here. This is for the intellectual over here. So if you're in the bushes and you stand in the bushes, stay in the bushes because you ain't intellectual enough to hold a conversation, even a casual conversation about anything, preferably about what we about to speak about now. What's going on in Minnesota? Shout out to Lel. Like your mother when she had you and she was in the emergency room, and when you popped out her pussy and that nurse gave your mother you, the first name she could think of was Lel. How do you even say his name? He's the only clown that I know from Minnesota. He's the husband of a crazy chick. But he's key. Look, he spelled his name. I think he spelled his name Lael. Lel. Like, how the hell do you even say his name? Like, I know he was getting teased as a kid. Yeah, apparently. Yeah. Well, I know no one knows who he is. I don't even know who he is. But one day he had it in for me in the dirty sector. Yeah, I told y'all. Real quick. Wasn't even a year. It was don't need to be here. Anyway, man, yeah. Tonight's topics. we might get back to that. And you're like, what the hell is he talking about? Some dirty sector. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know the dirty sector. Y'all know what the dirty sector is. It's a plethora of dirty sector dirt bags. Go find them. I bet if you know what? Check this out. Let's do this. We're going to do this live and direct, right? Right? I'm going to type in dirty sector on YouTube search bar and see where it take me. Y'all want to do that? We do that real quick. I got to make sure. I would like to make sure shit don't pop up, man. Hold up. I'm just going to put dirty sector. Can y'all see? Y'all can't see that. Look at this shit. Okay. All right. Well, hold up. We having fun tonight, man. I know y'all miss me, man. I missed y'all too. We going to take, look, it's only 2 topics. Let me take my time today. And while we take our time, bruh, I just popped it in. Whoa, did he just say that? He said I just popped it in. Okay, look. All right, so this is what I see. This is what, hey, if you're part of the dirty sector and you see your name pop up on this screen, hey, no one's beefing with you. I'm just trying to prove a point. So, dirty sector. This Bama got 2,000 subscribers. This Bama got 67 subscribers. Dirty sector assassin. I wonder what would have happened if we go up in their page. 2 females from the dirty sector going at it. Let's listen to it.
Defending Gorilla, the bitch left you by yourself.
You give me a little help.
Hold up.
Bro. Yo, Jane, not for real. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Listen to him.
And she left you all alone.
Look, I should have said viewer discretion advised.
Go show her up. Defending Gorilla, the
I should have said viewer discretion advised.
Damn, bro. Yo, Jane, not for real. That's
the dirty sector.
That's fucked up. You came up here and she left you all alone. Do I get an A for effort? Go enjoy your day. Jenny, go show her up. Defending Gorilla, the bitch left you by yourself. You give me a little help. Damn, bro. Yo, Jane, not for real. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Want to tap your home equity without
defending?
We're gonna look for some more dirty sector, dirtbag stuff. Dirty. We still in the dirty sector. Let me see. No, all right. Let's go in the dirty sector assassins page. You got a lot of celebrities in here. Who is that? Nah. This don't seem interesting. No, this ain't the dirty sector. Nah. I'm gonna get out of here. Let's keep it going. Dirty 2. Truth Sector. Couples Club. Nah, that's not the dirty sector. Dirty Sector Rant. Who is this? No batteries included. Okay, let's hear. You probably need to put a disclaimer up.
Fuck shit, it's off with your head.
It's entertainment. How is that entertainment? Oh, so now that they going at you, is it still entertainment? Is it entertainment now? Because everything that's entertainment is not entertaining. Okay?
What?
All of us, whether it's a male or female, we all fucking addicts when it come down to YouTube.
Facts.
So who's gonna be the sober one?
What y'all think niggas is dumb and they retarded? No. I'm
Yes.
dumb and I'm
Yeah.
smart. You know why I'm smart?
What?
I know I'm dumb. Shut the
What?
fuck up, nigga. Every single
Hey, look, hey man, y'all lose brain cells messing around with the dirty sector dirt bags. Just stay away if you can. Don't you you see to the right of the screen, you see Marcellus Wiley at the top and the trade talks and shit at the top. That's all content that I usually listen to. Like look at the Cartier gang. What is their name again? What the hell? Cartier family. I'm sorry, the Cartier family. I listen to them fellas. Candace Owens. I listen to her every day. You know, that's just my type of sector that I listen to. I don't listen to this dirty sector shit. You will lose brain cells messing around with them folks, man. I'm trying to tell you. I know a couple of them, like, personally. I'm not going to go to their page because going to their page means probably beefing with them, and they'll probably take that as a shot. Oh, he took a shot at me. Even if I did. So what? What are you going to do about it? Anyway, hey, so Minnesota, Leo, holla at me, homeboy, if you can. Leo, what's with the $500 million that Tim Walz once had that he can't recover? Leo, hey, homegirl from Minnesota. I don't want to say her name either. She from out the dirty sector. Tell your husband, holla, what's going on in Minnesota? $500 million. I'm gonna take y'all to Fox News real quick, man. Just give me a second. Wow. You know what time it is. When you hear that, you know what time it is. You know what I'm about to do. We about to get into it. This is out of foxnews.com. Comer targets Walz. They call you Tampon Tim is what they called him. I cannot believe black men it did. Black men voted for Kamala, which means they also put their vote in for Tim Walz. Walz. Not Waltz. Walz. Tim Walz. Walz. What kind of name is that? You get a regular last name, Walz. Why couldn't you add an L? Add an L. You confuse the situation when you don't add an L. Now it's like, how do you say it? Is it Walz? If you added an L, we know, oh, that's just Walz. You was just too lazy enough to add the S. You just chose the Z. Your family's smack. Get it. But nah, your family tried to be creative. Let's take the L out and add the Z. All right, Samantha, that sounds great. Yeah, there you go. Walz. Black men. Y'all voted for him too. I never let that down. I'm never going to let y'all down. Nope. I personally know black men that voted for Kamala. You voted for Tim Walz too. And you heard him get annihilated by J.D. Vance in the debates. And you still said, I'm going to vote for Kamala because she's a black woman. We got a lot of work to do. Federal prosecutors have so far charged roughly $300 million in alleged fraud connected to the nonprofit Feeding Our Future. That's them kids. That's where the, y'all, yeah, there. $500 million vanished. They said it was for the kids. The kids never saw it coming. We about to get into it. I'm just formulating this thing for y'all. I keep messing up. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Oh, they got a video. Should I even bother, man? I tell you what, I ain't gonna read the quotes. We ain't gonna play with the quotes. We're gonna let the video speak. But I'm gonna just go ahead and brief through some of the article that ain't quoted up, because that's what probably the video was talking about and shit. But anyway, the House Oversight Committee has opened a probe. Smack. Yikes. The House Oversight Committee has opened a probe into Governor Tim Walz handling of a massive release. That's all, folks. God damn. Hold up, man. Hey, man, vibe out real quick. Man, homie tripping. Yeah, man. Hey, that didn't start off the way I wanted it to. So how about that? So hey, the House Oversight Committee has opened a probe into Governor Tim Walz's handling of a massive relief program in Minnesota. Shout out to Leo. Shout out to Leo. That federal prosecutors say developed into the largest COVID-19 fraud scheme in the country. This is Tim Walz. This that vice president that you black men was going to vote for, that just skimmed his own folk in Minnesota $300 million, possibly $500 million that was supposed to go to Feeding Our Future. Them kids. Do you care for the kids? Do you care enough to not ignore this like you ignore everything else, like Biden falling up the stairs? Or him getting completely torched in the debate? Huh? Yeah, black delegation. I'm only talking to the black delegation. If you Asian delegation, or you African delegation, or you buddy delegation, if you buddy delegation, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my black counterparts. Black delegation. What's good, man? You see what this Bama did? Or y'all gonna ignore this like you know it? Ignore everything else, like the mass shooting in Cali and kill some kids? Y'all gonna ignore that too, huh? Only when the white people do it do we want to do something. And y'all call me the coon. How about the coons is shooting each other? How about them be the coons? I think the actual coons are the ones that's committing the crimes. They're shooting that other black delegate. Yeah, I'm gonna just kill him because he got a nice jacket on. Yeah, they do that. They rob you for your nuts coat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a new coat that everybody wearing now. It look like a pair of nuts. Look like my nuts on the shoulder. They put the nuts right there. It look like a bunch of nuts just hanging on the arm. It's supposed to be some expensive coat. Oh, there you go. Moose knuckle coat. Apparently out here they robbing folks for moose knuckle coats. I just call them nuts coats. And everybody asks me, what are nuts coats? You know, my nuts is right there on the side. It's like they branded my nuts on your coat. So every time you buy a moose knuckle coat, think of my nuts. Comer's decision comes as the Treasury Department announced that it too is investigating the scandal and looking into whether Minnesota tax dollars was diverted to the terrorist organization Al-Shabaab. See, a buddy. Diverted to the buddy organization. See what I'm saying? You gotta watch them buddies, bruh. Watch them buddies. Watch the buddy. Minnesota and Buddy Buddy are two partners in crime. No wonder, Leo. No wonder. Hey, look. Hey, I know people listening to this right now, like, what the hell is he talking about? You just gotta know the story that you have had to have followed me for about at least 10 years to understand where the hell I'm coming from right now. Those who know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The more you know. Ain't that channel full? Let me stop playing with y'all, man. I'm not reading quotes. We're not gonna read the quotes. Cool. Why do you randomly put the post? Why do you randomly put banners up that say explicit intelligence? Because just reminding you where you at. Let's get it on. The Justice Department said approximately, and even though this is entertaining and I got jokes and shit, and I'm reading this article, it's still some heavy information to get on your mind. Think about it. This is a Democrat. Even though we playing around and we having fun with the podcast, it's still some valuable information you could take from this. This is the part of the whole explicit intelligence culture. To not just be thoroughly educated, but be entertained is the same. You know what I'm saying? So I try to mix in a little goofy with a little bit of intellect. You know what I'm saying? Give me some props for that. Shut the fuck up. The Justice Department said approximately $300 million in taxpayer funds intended to feed low-income children during the pandemic was diverted through a nonprofit called Feeding Our Future in a sprawling case that has now grown to at least 78 defendants. Hey, folks out Minnesota, Leo, I know you and your family is involved. Let's make it 79. Get in touch with the U.S. Attorney's Office in Minnesota, Leo, and your family too could probably get like a settlement of maybe about $25,000. Who knows? Leo, holla at me, man. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing a podcast for you and Jay. Oops. So hold up. The U.S. Attorney's Office said it was the largest pandemic relief fraud scheme charged to date in the U.S. So Minnesota. Let me find out. Jay and Leo was over there, Joan, not getting enough funds and enough food for their SNAP for their kids. Cause I know she had 2 kids. I got 2 kids, right, Leo? Yeah, they had 2 kids. Then this Bama, they probably call the U.S. Attorney's Office in Minnesota, Leo. Some of the organizations tied to the fraud were run by Somali Minnesotans. Federal prosecutors say. So you know where the money went. Ilian Omar, buddy. Where the money go? Minnesota education officials say Feeding Our Future and its partner organization submitted more than $500 million in claims. And Comer has alleged the total losses may have approached $1 billion. This is where Doge came in and cleaned house. This is why Elon Musk was doing this thing, his thug dizzle. This is why Trump called for it. This is why we're gutting the system. This is why sometimes people get strayed. You catch a stray. Some folks that catch strays. I know out here, some people that work in the federal government are catching strays. Pow! Oh, what? Why me? Yeah, sometimes it happens. You're collateral damage. And I hate to say it. But this ain't Trump's fault. This y'all's boys' fault. This is what cleaning up means. This is what cleaning up looks like. When you vacuum your floor, sometimes your vacuum sucks up a $50 or a quarter. Or shit, maybe even a $10 bill up under the seat. You didn't see it. You just like, what the fuck was that? You know when your vacuum suck up paper, it's you stop vacuuming first, and then you look at the hose. I don't even know why you look at the hose. It's not clear, but you're looking at the hose like, what's wrong with this junk? And you still staring at it. You say, I heard it. I heard something go down. I know it sucked up something. I just don't know what it is. You pause for another 5 to 10 seconds and you get back to vacuuming. You get the vacuuming. And then you got a $10 bill just in the bag somewhere. And when you empty out that bag in the trash can, guess where that $10 gonna go? In the trash can, because you didn't check. And you've been looking for that $10 for about 2 weeks. She's like, where'd that $10 go? You don't remember that noise. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Anyway, we talking about $1 billion. That's a lot of money, man. You know how we used to joke around. We used to be like, we don't need, you know, we used to get, sometimes we used to sit in y'all been in the conversation like, we got enough money to feed the entire country. Minnesota had $1 billion to feed families. Did they feed them? We'll see. Walz has come under fire after nearly 500 employees of the Minnesota Department of Human Services accused his administration of failing to act on early warnings of widespread fraud and retaliating against internal whistleblowers. So peep it for those, because you know the dirty sector, dirtbag dwellers is here. So let me break this down for you dummies. Basically, Tim Walz, the supposed vice president with Kamala Harris, the one that most of y'all dummies voted for, his administration failed to act when the Department of Human Services said we need help. And when they said there was fraud going on, his administration retaliated against those whistleblowers, the ones that said, hey, there's fraud out here. They was like, oh, shut that shit completely up. That's what happened. Democrat. Look. Because people are starting to assume that I'm a Republican. For those who assume that I'm a Republican, I am not. I am an American that votes. That's an ATV. You know them ATVs you get on and ride in the dirt and shit and hit the hills and shit. Be careful, wear a helmet and shit, get padded up. I'm an American that votes. ATV. Figure it out. As chairman of the GOP-led committee, Comer is empowered to subpoena records and witnesses and to refer potential wrongdoing to the Department of Justice. Sheesh. All right, U.S. aid head Peter Morocco tells lawmakers he's eyeing potential criminal charges for foreign. And okay, so everybody's coming down on this fraud shit. A report by the Manhattan Institute City Journal, citing unnamed federal counterterrorism sources, alleged that some of the stolen funds were transferred overseas to where? Somalia. Ilhan Omar, buddy. She's a congressman. She represents Minnesotans. Better check on her. It may have ended up with Al-Shabaab. Who is Al-Shabaab? Though none of the federal indictments include terrorism charges, and the Justice Department has not confirmed any such link. So the link is terrorist Al-Shabaab. Okay. Employees of the Minnesota Department of Human Services wrote on X on Saturday that Walz is 100% responsible for massive fraud in Minnesota. And what you looking at is 2 Somalians in Minnesota. Let me read the caption. Women walk along a tree-lined street in Minneapolis, Cedar Riverside neighborhood, home to one of the largest Somali communities in the U.S. Woo! I'm not reading no quotes. We're going to let the video speak in a minute. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said on Friday. Said on Monday. He ain't say shit on Monday. On Monday, he launched a federal probe. God dang, I ain't take time on reading this shit, man. I can't just be jumping the gun and assuming words. That's just not cool. You're doing too much. Sometimes you just need to chill out and let the vibe talk. And that's exactly what I think we need to do. It's just the vibe. Let the vibe speak. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Let's vibe out. We're going to vibe out just for a few.
Bounce. 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 Bounce.
Because Lord knows I need a break. I can't believe I cranked up on that one, man. We're going to find out who Ilhan Omar Buddy Buddy is. All right, I think I'm ready. Yeah, sometimes you just need to gather your thoughts, sit back, smoke a J, and get back into it. Sheesh. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent on Monday launched a federal probe into claims that Minnesota tax dollars, that was the folks, Leo. I keep trying to tell Leo, holla at me, bruh. Your tax dollars went to this shit to pay some Somali families some shit that you could have got. So I'm trying to say, you need to holler at the U.S. Department Human Source. I'll give you the link. Don't worry about it. Let's finish the article though. Your tax dollars were spent there though, and were siphoned to the terrorist group Al Shabaab. Y'all, you and Jay out there funding Al Shabaab and don't even know it. And this is under, and check this out, this is under the Biden administration. Some of y'all know folks that was under Biden's bosom and was like, yeah, I like for him to play with the hairs of my legs, and I like to play with Biden's hairs on his legs in the pool, and he like when the hairs stand up and play with the knees and shit. That's what y'all like. Y'all voted for that because y'all hated Trump so much. Y'all hate for Trump had y'all voting for a geriatric man that didn't know his left from his right and fell up the steps. And y'all was ready to vote this terrorist funding Bama named Tim Walz in, who can't spell Walz. Completely can't spell Walz. But y'all let this Bama be the leader of Minnesota as a governor, and look what y'all got going. Y'all even elected that chick Ilhan Omar Buddy Buddy because y'all let a bunch of her buddy buddy family, and if I ain't mistaken, rumor had it, she smashed her brother. I'm sorry. she buried her brother to get over it. I don't know if she smashed him, but I wouldn't put it past her. She's a Democrat. Hey, them Democrats are capable of anything. If they capable of voting Tim Walz in, they're capable of anything. They actually backed him too. They was like, yeah, Tim Walz, tampon Tim. He was gonna put tampons in the boys' bathroom. Y'all thought that was a joke. Some people probably still think that was a joke. This Bama was putting tampons in the boys' bathroom. You know what his reasoning for it was? Sometimes the other girls' teams need to be in the boys' bathroom. So, and guess what? So, hey, this is under Biden and Walz leadership. The allegation said this demands urgent scrutiny. Urgent scrutiny. I think I want to take it to the I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the video and let the video speak. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna let the video speak now. Yeah, look at this Bama, man. He looks sweet. Y'all was gonna vote this Bama in, man. Y'all was gonna vote this Bama in, man. Sheesh, they almost won.
There's a lot of talk about rising prices, but some prices have actually gone down.
Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm not supporting you ads that don't support me. Y'all gonna shut the fuck up. Hurry up. Got time for all that. Yeah, 256 going up 3 times over. Rate inflation. Yeah, we get it. Bama got a headache. You should do something about it. Go to the hospital. Set nonprofits. Bet. Hospital takeovers and all that good shit. All right, can we get to the article, please? Can we skip this? God damn, how long is this jump?
State Representative and member of the House Fraud Prevention and State Oversight Committee, Walter Hudson. Walter, thanks for being with us here today. You just heard from your governor. Is he accountable for cracking down on this fraud scheme and putting people, as he said, in jail?
Well, he's certainly responsible. Whether or not he's going to be held accountable is ultimately going to be up to the voters of Minnesota. All of this has taken place under his watch. And from the testimony that we've heard in the House Fraud Committee here in the state of Minnesota, along with many anecdotes that support the things that we've heard officially, it's very clear that this administration has not taken the problem seriously.
You know, there is a Twitter account, Representative Hudson, I know that you have seen it has been under the name of something like Minnesota Housing Services, and it has been posting, going very aggressively at Governor Walz, saying that not only is he responsible, but he allowed it to continue. I think they likened it to a cookie jar that continued to get refilled with cookies. Now, that Twitter account was taken down momentarily this afternoon. You posted, by the way, you asked Elon Musk for why that would be taken down. Do you know who runs this account? Is this employees in the state of Minnesota? Who is behind this account that is really pointing the finger at Governor Walz?
Well, listen, I can't speak to the authenticity of the account, but I can tell you my perception, which is that it's most likely being run by actual employees of the Department of Human Services here in Minnesota. And the reason why I believe that is because the things that they've been posting are completely consistent with not only the things that we've heard as members of the House Fraud Prevention and State Agency Oversight Committee here in Minnesota, but also with the anecdotal testimony that we've heard from folks, whistleblowers who've spoken to our members and particularly our chair in person. And so the picture that they paint of Tim Walz and his administration being at best lackadaisical and incompetent, and at worst, to some degree or another, complicit in this fraud scheme here in Minnesota tracks very consistently with everything that I personally observed in my capacity as a state representative here in this state.
And that's the more important question. It is curious. You would like to know, I would like to know the authenticity of whoever is publishing these accounts at this Twitter handle, which we should note is now back up under a different name. Now it's going under the name Minnesota Staff Fraud Reporting Commentary, and it's back up now. But the more important question is what they're saying on this account accurate? Because it indicts Governor Walz, as you mentioned, not just as lax, but complicit to some degree in allowing this fraud to continue, and suggests that Kamala Harris was warned that this was taking place in Minnesota under the watch of Governor Walz. Now, you're telling me you've heard these exact things from employees within the state of Minnesota.
Absolutely. Certainly members of our committee have spoken with folks who work in DHS and other departments who have reported that they've been retaliated against, that they've been institutionally discouraged from taking action in response to suspected fraud. And of course, if you go back, we can recall the leaked audio of Keith Ellison meeting with folks who would end up becoming defendants, and some of them later convicted in the Feeding Our Future scandal. Very similar, very indicative of the culture here in Minnesota, where the concern, there wasn't a single question asked by Attorney General Keith Ellison on that tape about the people actually being served. You know, tell me about the kids who are getting fed. He didn't ask about that at all. His concern was entirely keeping these folks in business and, his words, fighting the state agencies, which, by the way, are his clients. He's responsible for representing them as their lawyer. And here he is meeting with folks who at the time were suing his clients and talking smack about them. That's you get disbarred doing that in the private sector.
Yeah. And it seems like, based upon that television appearance by the governor, the primary concern going forward is ensuring that there's not too much focus on the Somali community in Minneapolis, not on the crimes, not on the victims, but ensuring that there's not too much focus on the Somali community in Minnesota. State Representative Hudson, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Will.
All right.
Don't play. Don't do it. Don't do it. I just told you don't do it.
Thousands of people have...
I tried to stop it. I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear it. Anyway, I lined up some questions while listening to this conversation. I'd like to start that video over. This just to hit the pause button on Tim Walz and Kamala Harris holding hands. Yeah, they look so goofy. As a matter of fact, let me see if I could get it. Let me see if I could get. Give me a second. I want to see if I could. Can I refresh this jump? I'm gonna refresh this jump. Yeah. No, I don't want to play it. No, yeah, just keep that right there. Just keep it right there. I just want to see that goofy ass stance right there. They look goofy. You voted for this. Leo and family. Y'all voted for. I know you did because you don't rock with Trump. I know you don't rock. You sound like it. Because when you were sassing me out that night on that live, you sound like this. Who is Illuminati cool? Who is that? Yeah, so I know Obama like you a man sound like that. You had to vote for Tim Walz. You sound like you ain't got no balls. I know everybody like, who the is Lel? You gotta hit my DM. Y'all know it. If you know, you know. I want to see if Tim Walz responded. Did Tim Walz respond? Let me go to YouTube. Let me see if YouTube is. I know I could go to Twitter, but I don't think I got my Twitter up. So let me see if Tim Walz responds. Let me see. He responds to investigation. Because I'm sure if he responded, he probably danced around the whole entire shit. We about to find out. Yeah, this is... Okay, here we go. Hey, turn it down now. Turn it down now. We about to hear, I'm about to pull it up. Let me share this jump real quick. We about this 16 seconds. Let's get it.
It's not a coincidence that they're targeting Minnesota. If they want to help us, I welcome that. I think they do an investigation, find out, but I don't think anybody in here really believes their motive and their timing is about actually doing something about this. It's not a coincidence.
Okay, this is from Fox News. Let me see the comments real quick. Liar, hope you go to jail. He's a crook. Tampon Tim's next term will be in prison. Minnesota, like all other states, hiding something. Put the light on, follow the money. Next, Maryland is down. We used to have a $5 billion surplus. We are down $3 billion plus dollars. We are in the hole, which means taxes are going keep on rising now. Another comment says, what a liar. Commit crimes, pay the price. Makes me sick listening to this idiot. Is that how Minnesota? No, Minnesotans don't sound like that. I know Lel sounds like this. How Minnesota get this moron out of office and an intelligent person to do what needs to be done? That's Lel. That's what Lel sounds like. You know what? Lel's gonna be my mascot of this platform. I'm gonna just mention Lel's name. Lel said, book him another. He stole taxpayers' dollars for Somalians. Walsh is a liar and a thief. All right, look, maybe they choose you to be the vice president nominee because of your fraudulent activity that is completely in line with a bunch of other stuff that we're now finding out about. See what I'm saying? This is exactly why Doge was doing the job and why strays got hit. Remember the vacuum analogy? When you vacuum your floor, sometimes if you don't pay attention, sometimes you vacuum up a $10 bill. Well, in this case, when we was vacuuming up all this bullshit that's going on in the country, with money being sent to Africa for LGBTQ condoms or whatever. I don't know what the hell going over there. I bet if we did some digging in the USA, we'll find some weird shit going on in other countries paid for by our tax dollars. So strays got hit during the cleanup of this fraudulent money spending by our country. In this case, federal jobs, some folks' federal jobs got taken away. Hey, I mean, You just get another job at this point. You should have prepared. If you're a federal worker, you probably should have prepared when Trump got in office. What you thought you was gonna be safe? You knew he called it. Was you not paying attention to the debates? He said he's gonna clean all this shit up. He's actually doing what he said he campaigned to do. He's doing it. And if you voted for it, it's why you ain't tripping. That's why I ain't tripping. That's why I ain't tripping. That's why I ain't tripping. Yes, I voted for Trump. Y'all don't let's not make this a mystery. I'm trying to find one more. Oh, what did they had some words about it? Let me it looks like it looks like Whoopi had some words about it. Let me see what's up. What Whoopi say?
This Black Friday gift
You didn't say that. You didn't say nothing about Black Friday. Black Friday was last week. Shut the fuck up. Hey, this is 9 minutes, man. I want to get to the Whoopi part, though. I want to get to the Whoopi part. Is there a Whoopi part? I want to get to a Whoopi part. That's why I'm muting you. I need you to give me a Whoopi part. All right. Let's indulge.
Kamala Harris's choice to be the Veep is complicit in ignoring a massive welfare fraud scheme perpetrated in his state by largely Somalian immigrants. The New York Times is no longer ignoring this story. They covered it in a devastating report that alleges, quote, fraud swamped Minnesota's social services system on Tim Walz's watch. It's a bombshell story. Let's take one example of the fraud. A nonprofit called Feeding Our Future took government money during COVID that was supposed to go toward buying meals for hungry children. Instead, it went toward luxury cars, even real estate projects abroad. That's right, the fraudster sent American taxpayer dollars out of this country. Of the 86 people charged with the fraud, all but 8 of them were Somalians. And here's where it gets worse. According to whistleblowers, state agents were tacitly approving the fraud because the Somalians have become a powerful constituency in the state of Minnesota. Democrats didn't want to risk losing their support. And Tim Walz himself has admitted that these programs aired on the side of generosity during the pandemic. Well, he was very generous with your money. How nice of him. Quote, the programs are set up to move the money to the people, said Tim Walz in an interview. The programs are set up to improve people's lives, and in many cases, the criminals find the loopholes. It's like he's saying, yeah, we got scammed. Oh, well, we had good intentions. Should be noted, of course, that the New York Times did not break this story. The conservative writer and activist Christopher Rufo got to it first. But because it is a legitimate story, the mainstream media has been guilted into covering it. Now, not all liberal commentators seem to be drawing the same lessons as the New York Times. However, here were the ladies of The View redirecting the issue from the failings of Tim Walz to the failings of, well, I bet you can guess who.
Here's what's interesting, because if you're upset about fraud, in 2018, a judge ruled that you know who had to pay $25 million due to his fraudulent university. In February 2024, a New York judge found him, his sons, and his organization liable for fraud. Then 3 months later, he was found guilty on 34 counts of fraud.
Really, Whoopi? We can't talk about something other than something wrong a Democrat did, rather, for more than 2 seconds before you bring up Donald Trump. It's exactly this kind of blithe dismissal of real problems that have occurred under the watch of Democrats in blue states and blue cities that has caused progressive media to alienate middle America and drive.
I mean, listen to his point, though, basically, and this is what the Democrats always do. I was able to pay attention to their ballpark strategy. As soon as for instance, let's say the Democrats will give them the letter D. Republicans will give them the letter R. Call me the ATVers, right? we're the citizens, we're the Americans that vote. They want our votes, right? Republicans just said Democrats was caught doing fraud. Democrats would say, no, we weren't. And anyway, Trump did a lot of stuff too. You should have seen what Trump did 15 years ago. And then you should have seen, remember what he did to 34 felony charges and stuff? Remember that? And he's like, nah, we just found out that y'all would have been vice president was committing fraud too. He's in trouble. No, don't look at that. Look at the fact that Trump is in office and Nazis and terrorisms. What? You ain't even say it right. It's terrorists. What are you talking about? Just stop. Your TDS is overflowing. You need to take a chill pill. Literally, you need to take a chill pill. Take one. Eat one. Suck it down. Inhale that shit. All that. Drink some water. Sip it. Then have a Coke. Sip it. Now take a nap. Take a nap. Or go play a video game. Or read a book. Go watch some TV. Watch some basketball. Thursday night football's on. Catch that. Better yet, you can get on YouTube. Put in explicit intelligence. Listen to me sash your dumb ass out. I'm gonna let homeboy continue though. Stop the music. Why are you even playing it? Why you even playing it? You thought I was gonna ramble on? No. We're gonna let the video speak.
Drive them into the arms of Trump's Republican Party. If you don't think the GOP has the right policy prescriptions, make that case. But don't try to make the case that Democrats like Tim Walz can be trusted to run a city or a state or the country at large. Massive welfare fraud is his record. He let it happen on his watch, and he's still making excuses for it. Progressive governance can't survive such massive failures. Defunding the police, allowing rampant welfare abuse, taxing the wealthy so aggressively that they actually move away, that is the left progressive track record, and it's a recipe for disaster. You were chucking along with Whoopi there.
It's so funny because you get so annoyed when Whoopi brings up Donald Trump.
Well, again, look at his point with that. I mean, I want to run it back. I want to even run it back. Go ahead, run it back.
Like Tim Walz can be trusted to run a city or a state or the country at large. Massive welfare fraud is his record. He let it happen on his watch, and he's still making excuses for it. Progressive governance can't survive such massive failures. Defunding the police, allowing rampant welfare abuse, taxing the wealthy so aggressively that they actually move away, that...
You know what? You know what's funny? Everything that he mentioned is what I see was going on in Maryland right now. I live in Maryland. I live in the DMV, so I'm watching this. You talking real estate? You talking fraudulent shit that's going on in our state? I just told y'all that Governor Hogan left us with a $5 billion surplus. We $3+ billion in the hole. Where did that come from? And this is under Westmore, a Democrat. Guess what he did? Defunded the police. Guess what else he did? He rose taxes. He is hooking some folks up. He is doing some good. I'll give him credit. He did a little good, but not enough to be like West is the best. No, more money, more problems. West more. So, I mean, running this Bama's point back, the recipe for disaster. When you got the rich, I'm talking about the rich, the wealthy. You know, every state has a bunch of wealthy folk that live there in them communities. If they pull out and go elsewhere, they ain't gonna do nothing but make that state better. Like, for instance, let's say the CEO of McDonald's lived in Maryland, and the taxes are going up, especially on him because he's rich. Where you think he gonna go? He's gonna go to a place that won't tax him so heavy. Now, I want you to name me one place in America that won't tax the rich so heavy. Take a guess. Good weather too, by the way. I give you another hint. Mar-a-Lago. Yep. Florida. You ask them New Yorkers where them rich folks in New York going. They going straight to Florida. They already pulled their kids out of school. They looking at private schools in Florida right goddamn now if they ain't already enrolled. They 2-3 weeks in, probably already a month in. They already settled in their school. You watch Bel Air? Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, hey, this is bad for the Democrats, because this is shit. I'm talking about it's bad for the Democrats. I live in a state that's fully Democrat. I live in a county that's straight blue. That's why I'm so passionate about what I'm talking about, because I see everything that this man said, I see happening in my community right now. I see a bunch of Democrat lovers complaining about what their Democrat leaders are doing, but yet they voted these Democrat leaders in office. And they continuously give you the same old play, and you run the same old route, and you don't get the same ball. You don't even get thrown to. Quarterback, this is how it looks for the Democrats and Democrat lovers. This is how it looks for y'all. And we using football as an analogy. Huddle up, y'all. Huddle up. Huddle up. Now, Democrats, y'all are the receivers. Tim Walz and the Democrat leaders that y'all be voting in, they the quarterback. Quarterback every time calls the same goddamn play. Say he wants you to do outsides, do jet out. No, I'm sorry. Outsides do flies. Insides do out 5 and outs. I want my tight end to do a slant, and I want my halfback to do a slant to the left. Ready? Break. Your dumb ass, Democrat lovers, you're looking at the quarterback and you telling the quarterback, hey, quarterback, I'm wide open. You the outside receiver, by the way. I'm wide open. No one's checking me. Like literally every time you call this play, I'm in the end zone waving my hands by myself. And you know what the quarterback tells you, Democrat lover, wide receiver, outside, you running a fly route. Quarterback say, I know. Every play I see you. I've been saving you for this particular play. If you run as hard as you can right now, give me your votes. If you run as hard as you can right now to that end zone like you always do, I'm going to throw you this pass. Are you ready? Democrat lover. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go, QB. Break. They already broke 20 seconds ago. Now we got rushed to play because I've been sitting here telling you, trying to butter you up just to get you to run your fly route right so I can hit the inside slot on the out route so it can go out of bounds. That's all. I just want you to run the decoy route. I want you to run the decoy route every time I call this play. And I call this play every 4 years. You don't vote local. I call this play every 4 years. You care more about the national vote than you do your own local. That's why your local sucks. That's why you're always on Nextdoor complaining. You can't help it. It's okay. No one's gonna bite your tongue no more. It's all right. I'm gonna let the video speak a little bit more because he been cooking. Homie been cooking. He the wrong one right here. He been cooking though. It's like 5 more minutes.
That is the left progressive track record, and it's a recipe for disaster. You were chucking along with Whoopi there.
You know, it's so funny because you get so annoyed when Whoopi brings up Donald Trump in moments that are unnecessary, but Donald Trump brings up President Biden in moments that are always unnecessary, including every time there's a failure under his watch. So I just want to make sure we're balancing the scales. I think Whoopi, as a commentator, can point out that his Trump University was...
My shoes are untied. You know who else had untied shoes? Donald Trump.
Just because she brought it up doesn't make it untrue. It was still a fraudulent university. But I just want to point out...
It's a different kind of fraud.
It is.
Oh, we're comparing scales and levels of fraud. Either way.
Yes, that is an example of the government deciding that a business arrangement between Trump Enterprises,
and people that got scammed.
No, let me finish. Okay. And private individuals that they got scammed. They willingly gave their money to Trump or Trump Enterprises for some purpose, and nobody made them do it, and they felt like they didn't get their money's worth. Boo-hoo. This is an example of money being stolen from the public from taxpayers. That money is coercively collected by the government and then was given to people. Your money was taken and given to someone else for nefarious purposes. That's very different than a judge or a government agency deciding that a private transaction we make, they say is fraudulent.
Fine, but I think what we can bring
And Pete, they took your tax dollars and gave it to Somalia. Somalians that have now infiltrated Minnesota. Leo, how many Somalians you live near? Leo, how many Somalians you done beat up trying to talk to your ugly ass wife? Leo, answer me, man. Answer me. They be like, Leo gonna get it. Leo gonna get you.
Bring it up. But let's stick
real
to the
fraud
point.
versus fraud.
Let's stick to the point. So in Minnesota, what happened is egregious, right? There's millions of dollars that were used for causes that were supposed to go to homelessness and other things that just didn't go there. So that is the worst kind of person doing that, and anybody who did that should be charged with a crime. My bigger issue yesterday was that Minnesota has the largest population of Somali immigrants of any state in our country. We're talking about like 25,000 people. So
whose fault is that?
87 people, minus 8 of them are actually not Somali that were part of this. So we're talking about, because I did the math, 0.25% of the Somalis in Minnesota are committing crimes. So does that mean that we should now be targeting the entire Somali immigrant population?
Say that.
No, but the president is suggesting that. And so I want to point out for PPP fraud and paycheck fraud, because Walz did respond to this. He said he didn't respond in the moment, or he responded slowly because he was trying to hand out money like everybody in leadership was, both governors, mayors, and federal government during the time of the pandemic was rushing to try to get people help. That's why we have over $200 billion of these programs that have already been abused by both Americans and people across the board. It's not good. In 2017, for example,
that's why I was against it from the beginning.
Fine,
I
but
said,
it happened.
don't do this.
It happened. In 2017, 26 people from the Orthodox Jewish community in Lakewood, New Jersey were arrested on charges, just like these Somali charges, of welfare and public assistance fraud. They scammed the system, all 26 of them.
I don't think that we should Why are we calling out the Jews?
We're not. I'm saying I don't think we should isolate. My point is right here. I don't think we should isolate the Orthodox Jewish community because 26 bad actors behaved badly in New Jersey. Just like I don't think we should isolate, like the president is doing, the Somali community because less than 80% of bad actors, which is 0.25% of the community there, are bad actors in a certain state, and so they should not be isolated from migrating.
Okay, but I find it...
And so I don't think we should target these attacks unless you agree that then we should look at New Jersey and say what's going on there. No, which is bad actors doing bad things that go in line with the $200 billion we're missing from these programs over the years since the pandemic from both Americans that were committing fraudulent activities and people that were not American. These programs were flawed. We talk about that all the time, but don't point to one community and say we're going to retaliate against you when nothing was done to any other communities. And I can go on a list of other communities that have done different things.
I don't think there should be retaliation against anyone who was not accused of or convicted of a crime.
Yes.
But Trump is talking about where people will be allowed to immigrate from in the future, which is perfectly valid in my view. Also, the relevancy here is that Tim Walz's government feared the political power of this constituency and then didn't want to punish the bad actors in their midst for fear of blowback from the broader Somali community. That's in the New York Times.
Yeah, but that's not what Tim Walz is responding.
Times says.
Tim Walz can come speak for himself. He was on Sunday shows. I'm sure he's going to be on next Sunday shows. He said that since then he has created anti-fraud task forces. He said that he's ordered audits on all these people. So to say he's doing nothing and threw his hands up because he wanted these votes is reported by the New York Times. I'm assuming somebody on his team must have mentioned
I can't believe he was this close to being the vice president.
He literally is defending himself. And just like the president made poor choices during the pandemic, both Biden and Trump, Tim Walz is saying, that wasn't my priority to
get
out fraud during
that money in the first place. Thomas Massie, by the way, now number one enemy to Donald Trump. He voted against it. He was wise to do so, the CARES Act. That was a huge mistake. We just took public money and threw it around.
That's what the government does. They take public money and they throw it around, just like Minnesota. Leo, like they threw your money around to them Somalians. We're going to get into more Minnesota. I'm going to do, right now, I'm just brushing the topic. But this week, I'm going to do a little bit more research into Minnesota. We're going to come back to that. There's going to be a part 2 of this Minnesota because I want to tag Ilhan Omar. Who is she? A lot of y'all don't know who she is. She is a United States representative. She's a Somali. If I'm not mistaken, she represents Minnesota. She served in the Minnesota House of Representatives from 2017 to 2019. And there's a lot of Somalis in Minneapolis. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more research on that. We're going to take a break and come back, and we're going to talk about twerking that ass when your folks pass. We'll be right back.
DJ C-Town.
Yeah.
Who that, Trey?
Counting new money, it's a new day. Top scholar, sensei. I just popped another chocolate, got me on the way. Looking for your other bitches on the way. Consistent, bitch, I do statistics. Heading to that money, then I'm knowing you gon' feel this. Got some stuff in my cup, keep me real chill. Top notch pro, she got real skills. Keep it coming, yeah, she a fountain. Damn, where I find her? Douglas County. If you ain't on your shit, stay the fuck from around me. If you ain't on your shit, stay the fuck from around me. Get it every day, mind militant. Got a good brain, say she heaven sent. She know I can set the vibe in my element. What you want, I send it right there to your residence. Count new money, it's a new day. Top scholar, yeah, sensei. Okay, I just popped another chocolate, got me on the way. Looking for your other bitches on the way. On my own shit, made my own way. Running through it, doing numbers, it's a good day. What you doing, spin? Hold on, getting paid. Why you arguing with the same nigga from yesterday? You wasting time, locking in another play. Watch the sun rise while she use her face. Off the grid, different locate. Never seen him, it's a cold case. Never seen him, it's a cold case. I just talk about my life, but bitches love this shit. Counting new money, it's a new day. Top scholar, sensei. I just popped another chocolate, got me on the way. Looking for your other bitches on the way.
I told you that your camera was. No.
That's why they stopped lowering the caskets. That's why they stopped lowering.
Baby girl, you gotta get up. Come on. Get your ass up out of there. Come on now. Come on. Come on. You can't do that. You can't do that.
What the fuck wrong with you, bitch? Stop. Come on, girl.
No, you can't do that.
I'm gonna go on.
Where the baggies at? Where the baggies at? Stop on talking about. Where y'all at? The ones sitting over in the back. If y'all don't get my phone don't be trying to do that stuff y'all been doing that.
get some music? That's not disrespectful. The family don't want it. Her daughter just said it was okay. Oh, motherfucker, that's fake.
Give it to him, baby. Go, girl. Now do it split. Do it split. There you go.
Look at this shit. Because I told you that your camera was. No. That's why they stopped lowering the taxes. That's why they stopped lowering.
Baby girl, you gotta get up. Come on. Get your ass up out of there. Come on now. Come on. Come on. You can't do that. Can't go there. Stop. What the fuck wrong with you, bitch? Stop. Come on, girl.
No, you can't do that.
Gonna go on.
For my nigga. Can we get some music? That's not disrespectful. The family don't want it. Her daughter just said it was okay. Oh, motherfucker, that's fake.
I bet there's a sector on YouTube that really enjoyed those videos. That's why I played it twice. Tell me I'm lying. There's a sector on YouTube that enjoyed those videos. Tell me I'm lying. That's why I played it twice. Because I know they would love it. Cool, who are you talking about? Them dirty sector dirt bag dwellers. I knew they would like that. I don't like that. That's not my style. I'm sorry. I guess we can go video to video. Apparently, the story allegedly is that is the side piece. I gotta admit, wearing those J's at a funeral speaks volumes. I know what folks are gonna say. Cool, it's not about that, about where. It's about paying respect to the dead. And usually you wear black and you usually wear a suit. Now, why is all that going down at a funeral? The flowers all fucked up. Casket probably dented because she jumped down there. It looked like there's a dent in the middle. It looked like she put a dent in the casket. Yeah, that's almost grounds for an ass whooping. Probably whoop her ass. But apparently that was the side piece. She jumped down there. Apparently she was yelling, "Bury me with him, bury me with him." And the comment section was like, she took it harder than the actual wife. Well, if the wife found out that that was the side piece and she, what do you expect? You lucky she ain't whoop her ass. She probably threw her ass down there. Who knows? I know they grabbed her ass up there like a pet. They get your ass up out of there. What the you thought they couldn't wait? I guess they was waiting for the green light. Green light our ass so we could yank this bitch up. Let's see. Messing up the casket and shit. Hey, I know somebody had to whoop her ass on the way out. I know my people, man. If my people found out that she put a dent going down there with that casket, they done whooped her ass on the way out. I'm telling you, she ain't leave out there, Joan, not bloody or swollen. Something happened to her. Ghetto fatigue, baby. Ghetto fatigue. We on, what's this video all about? Okay, yeah, again, dress code, funeral. Couple inches up, we see the ass crack. She got a nice little booty. But look like she ugly too, though. She don't look cute at all. I'ma pause it, and I'ma let the video speak when she turn around. Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy, Grandma. Hold up, where'd she go? Right there. For the Simps, she alright. She ain't ugly. I'm sorry. She alright. She alright. I know I wouldn't. Hey, that ain't my type of chick. That ain't my type of chick. I know the Simps. Dirty sector dirt bag dwellers will definitely tap that. Not me, Jack. I mean, that's self-explanatory. I said, problem with this video, number one, bruh. The dress code is crazy. They literally just took a shower and just put a t-shirt on and some jeans and a pair of shoes and rolled out. Usually it take me an hour to get dressed for a funeral, and I want to pay my respects right. It ain't about me. But I'd be damned if I just get dressed and wear a t-shirt and some jeans and go to a funeral. Not only am I paying respect to the dead, I'm respecting myself and I'm representing my family. Don't you want to look the part at least? This is what they doing at funerals now. I know they putting folks on t-shirts, but that's after the funeral, right? That's at the reception. I'm sorry, the repast. I'm sorry, I said the reception. The repast, that's when you get together as a family and eat. You can change up and put the shirt on then. Not at the funeral listening to the pastor speak words about, y'all got this thing all wrong, man. Y'all got this thing all wrong. Fatigue. Let's go to this video. Hold up. Man, mute that. And this one wild because this one wild, and I'm gonna tell you why this is wild. Black delegation. Every event does not have to involve smoking weed. I'm gonna just put that out there. Also, please, every event don't and should not involve drinking alcohol. Black delegation. Or if you do anything outside of that, I would probably refrain from a lot of events to participate in and do that, whether it's shooting up or, you know what I'm talking about. I watch too much Bel Air right now. If you know, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and let the video speak. Now this Joan hideous. She probably cute for a 62-year-old, and I bet she ain't 62. I bet she like 34, but she looks 62. Look at her. Look how skinny she is, man. And I bet she eat you out of house and home. You be like, where does it go? You know where it go? It goes through her. As soon as she eat that chicken and mumbo sauce, she gotta go to the bathroom. She's that type. Hey, as soon as she eat, she gotta go to the bathroom. I bet when she go out to eat, if anybody take her ass out, if she eating out and she at the table, I bet like at least halfway through her meal, she be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I bet she go in there and she lay one. I bet she lay one. Where does the food go? Use your logic, man. I bet like she'll be imagine, and I know a lot of my fellas I know wouldn't take her out. Better yet, no, I take it back. A lot of fellas I know would probably smash that. I guarantee you, it's some. I bet at least out the folks that I know. Let's say it's 15, because I know a lot of folk. Out of 15 folks, I bet I could find 5 that'll bust this jump. I bet in Bladensburg, I bet I could find 5 dudes that'll bust that jump. And for free. I ain't gotta pay them shit. I'd be like, hey, you wanna bust this jump? And they be like, she be down. She be like, yeah, hell yeah. You see how she was at the funeral? She be, hell yeah, they can get this pussy. I bet they be like, yeah, I bust that jump. I bet they do it. She said she was gonna twerk. Twerk what? Twerk what back there? Your little slacks, pancake, Pat Sajak ass. Look at his ass. She ain't got no ass back there. You got more weave than you got ass. Hey, man, look, man. People was at a if I was at this funeral, I'd be like, man, what? I'd leave. I wouldn't say shit. I would leave. Hey, let's hear the audio real quick.
Twerk for my nigga.
Twerk for my nigga at Bellevue Memorial Park. You said this at a funeral. You thought this was gonna be cool. You thought family was like, yeah, go ahead and twerk for your nigga. What? Can you imagine the mother that man? Yeah, go ahead and let her twerk. Let her have her fun. No mother says that. Says no mother ever. And if there is, and you know what? If there is, get fatigue. It better not be. Let's get back to the video.
Oh, my nigga. Can we get some music?
I'm so glad somebody stopped her, man. Somebody, hey. We're not doing that.
That's not disrespectful. The family doesn't.
She had the nerve of this woman, the nerve of her to say, it's not disrespectful. Bitch, twerking at a funeral is hella disrespectful. Have you no decorum? Have you no class? Get your ass off the casket, please.
Her daughter just said it was okay.
Her daughter? Oh yeah. Look, I want to twerk for your daddy at his funeral. Is that okay? Who says that? Who wakes up in the morning knowing that they going to a funeral? A chick, yeah, hey, you know what I want to do? I want to twerk. I want to twerk on the shit. Yeah. I want to twerk. I want to twerk for your daddy at the funeral. Or you on the way, you with your buddy, and you in the passenger seat, you sobbing and shit. You like, you know what I want to do, Tracy? What, girl? I just want to twerk for him. Just one more time. That's a good idea. No, says no one. Well, fatigue. I can't believe this is actually a thing. They were at a funeral home. Someone grabbed the mic and enticed, and she kept going. There's a dead person behind you. All right. Could this be a skit? Let's say it is. It's not funny. If it's not a skit, fatigue. You know, sometimes I don't mind the internet. I don't mind social media at all, because without the internet, we wouldn't see shit like this, so we can clearly say, you know what? I'm doing pretty goddamn good for myself. Especially with the homie wearing the Jordans. And obviously he's recording. Appreciate the recording, cameraman, but damn, you doing this at a funeral. There's your buddy, your cousin, your family member, and then you pan back to the coffin. Thanks, bro, because we could see that big ass dent in the middle. 11 million views on Facebook seeing this shit. 2.5 million. Yeah, can you imagine that, right? Imagine that. Fatigue. They're keeping stats on a funeral video. You took a video at a funeral and then posted it on social media and then tried to get, you got 11 million views on Facebook. What did you get out of that? What did you get out of that? What if Facebook did hit you up and say, hey, we like that funeral video. Can we throw some ads up on it? Sure. Yeah, we're going to cut you a check for that. What you get? Right, let's say 1,100. We gave you 1,100 for 11 million views. You took the check. Picture that. You got $1,100 recording some random side piece, dent up your friend's coffin. You gotta live with that. Your conscience gonna stay. I know if I did that, my conscience is steady. Hey, bruh, remember you recorded that video at a funeral, bruh? You know God. You know you gotta see it. God gonna have some words for you when you get up there, bruh. You know, first thing he probably gonna say is, what was with the J's? You wore the J's to the funeral, bruh? Not only did you disrespect yourself and your family, but you disrespected dead. I called this man home, and this is how y'all send him off. And what's with the woman that jumped in the? Why did she do that? But never mind that. Let's talk about you. When that whole thing happened, you whipped out your phone and started recording. You do know that is not right to be. This is God speaking. You know, I don't know God. You know you're not supposed to do that. Don't get me messing with God. Hey, I'm cool. I didn't do the video. I wasn't there. I don't even know the chick or the dude record. So, hey, don't point that shit at me. There's a point I'm trying to make with playing these videos and doing this podcast on this Thursday, Fatigue. Just when you thought it could get no worse. They out there. Look, she got a fat little booty too. But again, I can't fall for that. Don't trust the big ass and the smile. That's what Belle Biv DeVoe told you. I listened. You know, they look at the ass fat. Yeah, so what? You don't trust a big butt and a smile, especially when she had a funeral. You know what, Fatigue. And you know what else was messed up? The chick on the side of her, egging her on. Like, they popped that ass in front of that dead motherfucker. Pop that ass in front of that dead motherfucker, girl. You pop that freaky ass, girl. Fight, do the split. Do the split with that fat ass pussy girl at that funeral. That dead motherfucker behind you. Yeah. Throw that pussy juice all on his face for tea. Can't deal, man. Can't deal out here with this, man. You can't. Are you serious? This is what we doing? We do stuff like this? Hey, look at little crackhead right there, John, talking about I want to twerk for my nigga. And then she walked off. Look, she walked off because she was mad. She had an issue. She had an issue with it. You see her face, the look of disappointment because she couldn't twerk for her nigga. At Bellevue Memorial Park, it's a funeral home. It's where they bury the bodies. She mad because she can't shake that skinny old ass in front of the casket. Why don't you hop your ass down there just like the other girl did and get to popping that ass with him? Why don't you open the casket now and jump up in there and twerk all you want and lower that shit and dump the dirt in there and let her leave her down there? Fuck it. She want to be down there so bad. You want to twerk for your nigga. Twerk for him now. Look, she looked disappointed. Like, the nerve of this woman. The nerve of you to just walk away like that with an attitude because they told you no, not to twerk at their funeral. Look, she is pissed. I can't believe they ain't let me twerk at the funeral. All I wanted to do was shake my little tail feather. Because that's all you got is a little tail feather. Oh, this jump right here. Little tail feather. You ain't got no titties. Is that a woman? Is that a man? I mean, look at that hairline. Your hairline gone. You need to join me. You need to join the crew. Ball gang. You need to join the crew with that look. Man, run this shit back. Now we gotta run it back because she look a mess. She look a hot mess. Don't come to funeral. Hey, matter of fact, what the fuck is she doing wearing white at a funeral anyway? Who does that? You black. You should know better. Where's your roots? Dummy wears white at a funeral. Who she think she is? You had to hear what she said though. When I originally saw this video, I was like, my people, man. I ain't got to take full responsibility for them, no. Remember, they took my black card years ago. Hey, actually, they burned that shit when I voted for Trump, but they took my black card years ago. Pete, what she say, though?
For my nigga.
Twerk for my nigga. Can we get some music up in this bitch? Can we get some music up in this bitch so I can twerk for my nigga? I'm so glad somebody of Christian faith stopped her from embarrassing her fucking self. It's too late, boo. The video has went viral. This shit got to the channel. That shit got to my channel on YouTube. Explicit Intelligence. Yeah, and we played it too. We thoroughly enjoyed it. We thoroughly enjoyed her skinny ass shaking her stick figure ass. Fucking built like a fucking stick pretzel. You know, in pretzels, them skinny pretzels look like they just sticks. They look like sticks. They come in a pack. That's what she built like. She built like a couple of them sticks. She built like the Blair Witch logo. She got a nerve wonder. Hey, you know what? That's why. When you built like the Blair Witch Project, of course, she looked like she can fall and break her leg at any given moment. Like, look, watch how she walk. Who the fuck did her hair? You should be ashamed of your goddamn self. You shouldn't even have paid for that. She looked like every step she might fall. Look, this what they like. This what the dirty sector dirt bags. This is what they like. They couldn't wait till I played this video again. They was like, you know what though? This is what the dirt bags in the dirty sector would probably say. You know what though? She fat though. I still hit it, no condom. I'll bust all in her. I wouldn't pull out. And that's why you got 4 or 5 kids by 3 different women now. And that's why you can't pay your child support on your 6th kid. You wondering if it's yours or not. And then you looking in the mirror right now because you heard what I just said and you wondering about life. Don't kill yourself. Yeah, you fucked up. You ain't had no dick discipline. And because I played this video and you thoroughly enjoyed it, says that you ain't learned nothing yet. You ain't learned nothing yet. You looking at that ass, wishing that you had it. You trying to look at her face right now. You wish I could zoom in, but I'm not. I don't know what she look like. You want to know what her at is so you can check her profiles, hit her DMs. We not going to allow that, not in this platform. What we will allow is your ass to get stamped, Fatigue. Yeah, Fatigue. You simps, we getting tired of you simping on these type women too. You're making it worse because you're not taking care of these kids that you bust up in these youngins, and you want to take care of these youngins, and then they end up raising these youngins by themselves, and then they end up grabbing free cars and making music about it. There's the circle of life out there in ghetto land, USA. That's why I got the fuck out of there, man. I'm so glad I got the fuck out of there. Ghetto land, USA, where your side piece will jump on your casket when you die. And everybody finds out who you are. And you get viral because you jumped inside, and now they pull your ass out like a dirty raccoon. Throw your ass up out of there. I don't know. It seemed like I like to reference raccoons today. I don't know where that came from. I am not a Republican, fellas, ladies. Stop assuming that. Goddamn. Just because I voted it don't mean I am. Shit. Goddamn. Maybe the Republican team just played a little harder than the Democrat team. How about that? And I chose the one that won the race. How about that? Shut the fuck up. Here's simps, dirty dirt bags, dirty sector dirt bags. This one's for you. This one's for you. I'ma bang. I'ma hit that pause button for you. You wish you could like get up in that picture and see what she working with inside of that little dress she got on. You will date a chick that'll dress like this at a funeral. This is the deceased child's mother. This is the mother of the deceased child, bruh. I don't know. I wouldn't want my mother dancing like that if I die. Shit. Please don't. That's how you grieve? Some grieve differently. I ain't even read the caption. I just looked at her ass just like I did, just like the dirty sector dirtbags did. I looked at her ass and then I looked around. I was like, yep, that's a funeral. Fatigue. Go ahead, play the video for them, cool. You know that's what they want to see. Yeah, moment of silence for Black culture. I don't know if you look closely, you can see her drawers. I think they black. At least she wearing black, right? Hey man, and I got glasses on, so how did I see it? I'm sure y'all seen it. You probably got the Jergens out right now getting it in. You terrible, Fatigue. Last go around for this one, man. This was great. This one right here, I said, man, we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this on the channel, cool, man. And we got to talk about this on Explicit Intelligence. Pow. See what I did there? There, because our people, right? Our people. Oh, you know what? I didn't know I could do that. Bang, I just discovered something. Oh, we definitely in the money now. Y'all, you got to hear the audio, though. You got to hear the audio. The audio, if you're just coming in, you got to hear the audio.
Give it to him, baby. Go, girl. Now do it split. Do it. 'Cause I got 2 kids. 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 2 kids.
I'm gonna tell you the worst thing. I'm gonna tell you the worst thing in this video. The absolute worst of all, out of all these videos, the absolute worst thing and the common denominator in some of these videos, I'm gonna show you exactly what it is. There it is right there. You see that little girl right there? You see that little boy right there? His head ain't move all video. But you look at this girl and you watch what she do when she find out what's going on the left side of her. Blue cup, you see she ain't moved since she sat her ass down. And she just sitting there looking at some woman do that in front of a dead man. You see that boy head ain't moved since it started. His head ain't moved since it started. It's the worst part of this video. The kids. The kids. There was kids at this video. There was kids at this video. There's kids at this video. And I'm not, we don't have to use this to generalize our delegation. Because this is in every delegation. Hey, I seen some white dude in church said, "This is for you. This is for my motherfucking mother." And then he started riffing. He started, I'ma find it. I know I can find it. It's not just, everybody has a subsector. Everybody. I'm gonna see if I can find the video. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. They don't count the 2. You're not smart. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I'm coming up on it. I'm looking for a particular video about the Bama who he was like, "This is for you, mom," shit, or some shit. It was a white dude. White dude was like, cursed his mom out. "This is for you, mom." He's got the. It might have been something different. Maybe he was playing a different instrument or something. Shit. I know I got it. Give me we're gonna take a slight break. I'm gonna look for it. Cause it's not just us. It's a lot of us. Let me play this jump.
With the pedals to the metal, he fears for his life, riding parallel bullets, hearing demons on sight. Don't look up, don't look back, you just need to keep stride. Cause it's Sodom and Gomorrah, but worse, because the problems lasted longer than a whore at a church. Just to trickle down to the fucking children at birth. Get emergent to the slate and then we get what it served. Yeah. Which one wants to die today? Trust me, I can find a way. And honest fine, but I design a crime to get your mind to break. See, we gon' take the basics and bake shavings to make patience shake from the wait for the 8th cravings. Take the pot and heat it up. Add the glass and water, now we halfway there. Just wait until you see it getting harder. Dump the ice and slowly, nigga, Pyrex ain't cheap, then we throw it in a vial. Hit the motherfucking streets like bitch, I got that super crack. On deck all them stupid gas, have you bitches moving back. Smacking fools, blasting tools, proving that we do react. Going all out, getting sons and daughters. My niggas will kill for me in a gallon of brown water. Stay true state, no work on your damn corner. That's the easiest way, caught with a manslaughter. Never pay attention to the next man's quarter. That's a guaranteed drop, like reneging the damn order. Past the landlord and demand that the Don Sawyer. The Don shows up with the shit that you
Lifted up from city blocks, tied blocks, traded in for sonic, Cupid twisted rock. I hold these truths like the hand of a man who disappears like a baby gram would end up in my hands. Black, intellectual, my property is properly packaged and sold to mouth breathers.
In the digital crates with DJ CD Town for promotional use only.
Mama's on the throne, her baby singing. Oh, we can laugh and talk, it won't be nothing. And I won't leave you empty.
Artist alert.
Bitch, but my way stay in fucking season. Middle finger to the people I couldn't cross the bridge with. Cross the gorilla in this bitch, yeah, they thought more than 10. Then Bobby not the one from New Edition. From the brick side of things, yeah, they tripping. Hit the pussy till I'm off slippage. Warned y'all last year I was far from finished. Wanna figure me out, told them keep fishing. Real clown shit, crusty from the Simpsons. Most my ways ambitious driven. I never doubted, not for the splitters. All the money we make is split it. If the bitch tripping, then I'm fucking splitting. Keep my hands clean, so I'm never sentenced. And if I did, no gun, no witness. Won't let you play me out my position. Build the castle, not you niggas can't get it. Looking for mercy from me, you won't get it. Could be on fire, out I won't spit it. No monopoly, my currency colored. When we was kids, there was always some busters. Stay with the rhymes like my name was Buster. All eyes on my neck cause it's busting.
Shorty said that the world was yours, and now I wake up every day with show. Every day with show, hey. And I know it gets so cold, so cold, so cold. And they always wanna call my phone, call me bro. But when I'm all alone, they never even leave a message. If I tell my life right now, don't act like you care. Cause every time I'm reaching out, see nobody there. I done lost my mind a couple times, but I'm fine now. So let me find out.
Artist alert.
I know it gets so cold, so cold, so cold. And they always wanna call my phone, call me bro. But when I'm all alone, they never even leave a message at the sound of the tone.
DJ C-Town on the channel of Cool. Like and share and subscribe.
But when I'm all alone, they never even leave a message at the sound of the tone.
Rest in fucking peace, Doran! Rest in fucking peace, Doran!
Found it.
Rest in fucking peace, Doran!
I mean, he did that at a funeral, so look, it's just a it's a subsection. I'm sorry. Let's use the term sector, since I've been ragging on the dirty sector dirtbags for a while now. There's a subsector in every race. And in every race, we call it ghetto. Fatigue. That's what it is. A lot of us is tired of looking at you ignorant folk do anything for clout. Clout almost got your house burnt down. Fucking with fire in your basement. Clout damn near burned some motherfuckers up. Clout almost got your ass whooped on Alive. Clout almost got plenty of people's ass whooped on a live. Addicted to clout, you'll run some ghetto ignorant shit for some views and likes and subs. Fatigue. And folks like y'all will never learn because you like the likes. So you're gonna keep doing anything you can for that click, that sub, that follow, that like. It's really a dopamine hit. Every time you see a like, you feel away. Every time you get a sub, you feel away. Every time you get a follow, you feel away. But when you chill in the cut and you just talk your shit and people follow you, that's enough for me. Like, I got 8 people in here. I'm thankful for them 8. I remember it was only 1 or 2. That means we're growing. And hopefully by next month, that 8 turn to 16, that 16 turn to 32, that 32 turn to 64, that 64, you could double that. It's 128. Anyway, man, I'm gonna let y'all go. I done spent too much time on 2 topics. Ghetto fatigue media, y'all know what it is. It's gonna keep coming. It's explicit intelligence, man. I'll holler at y'all next week. Y'all stay tuned. Keep them notifications clicked because you don't know where I might post. I might post on the channel, cool. But definitely I'm going to get some explicit intelligence stuff in. Hey, if you haven't noticed, I've been posting some of the Ish Talk TV collab. Go check that. I put Diamond on it. There's one with Diamond on it. There's one with Leslie on that joint. I gave you a back-to-back. Go check it out. And after you check it out, go holler at Ish Talk TV. If you haven't, and give them a sub, tell them Cool sent you. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Y'all be safe, man. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be cold. I heard it was going to snow tomorrow. Whoop, whoop.
Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. ED. Yeah. They put Cali in business. You would've thought this iPhone was a flip phone where I've been moving this chick. My brothers was sticking and moving with G-Locks. I told them stick to the business. I know some partners that's living the C block, probably won't live to their V. Yeah. Either way, you know we gon' get it. My partner was talking about reasons. That's probably cause we run the trenches. Knowing that me and my brothers stay locked in, we bring the W's home. Remember that day when they couldn't even see us, now they won't leave us alone. That's how it go. They putting your life on the road. They looking for days that you show. If you know it, I know what you owe. Another day in the life and it's cold. I'm hoping you keep me a coat. Gotta bring the bread in by the low. Make sure mama them eating the toast. Sunset right off the coast. Writing it off as a business trip. Cali done did him the most. I finally know what living is. ED, they put Cali in business. You would've thought this iPhone was a flip phone where I've been moving this chick. My brothers was sticking and moving with G-Locks. I told them stick to the business. I know some partners that's living the C block, probably won't live to their V. Yeah. Either way, you know we gon' get it. My partner was talking about reasons. That's probably cause we run the trenches. Knowing that me and my brothers stay locked in, we bring the W's home. Remember that day when they couldn't even see us, now they won't leave us alone.